Eh bien salut à tous, c'est loul5100 et on se retrouve pour un deuxième let's play de Call of Cthulu. Cthulu, enfin voilà, vous dites comme vous voulez. Alors dans le précédent, on s'est arrêté à la capitainerie, hein, on a parlé au capitaine. Là on doit aller fouiller l'entrepôt des Hawkins et on est parti. L'entrepôt, on fait comment? On traverse le ponton ou... C'est moi ou l'or qu'il a pas bougé d'un pet depuis qu'on est allé boire un coup?
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
C'est pas accueillant hein, dans le coin.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Il est complètement bourré lui.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What
Lui
brings
aussi,
you to
hein.
dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Ah putain, on va peut-être savoir qui est Kat.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Ah fait chier, ils étaient bien bourrés, ils avaient la langue bien pendue et puis d'un coup plus rien.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Ok, bon.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
J'ai assez causé, moi je veux de l'action là, je veux quelque chose. C'est là-bas la statue. On peut peut-être passer par là pour aller à l'entrepôt.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Ok, la statue elle a été taguée. J'ai cru voir un trou dans la clôture là. Ah putain, j'ai un briquet. Ah bah c'est nouveau ça. C'est mon briquet de guerre. Ok, d'accord. J'ai toujours adoré jouer avec les hippos moi. Par contre apparemment on peut pas sauter. Bon. C'est pas par là qu'on rentre dans l'entrepôt. Et à mon avis eux, ils bloquent le passage. Je vais me la faire scred. Tiens, si j'allais pisser un coup par là.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Ok. Bon, c'est pas par là que je m'échappe, mais... Je peux espionner les gens, c'est pas mal ça, tiens.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Mentir, c'est peut-être risqué. On va essayer quand même.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Bon, je sais qu'il travaille pour Kat.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Faut que je trouve un moyen d'entrer
If I
dans
can't
ce
get rid
putain
of those
d'entrepôt.
two, I'll have to look for another way.
That beast back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
On va essayer de faire le tour, hein. La compétence trouver objet caché permet de détecter des objets cachés à proximité. Et j'ai pas eu le temps de lire.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
À mon avis, il faut que je trouve de quoi ouvrir la grille. Une corde qui mène là. Comment je fais pour grimper là-haut, moi? Cette pièce permet de soulever et maintenir de lourdes charges sans risque.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Ok, j'ai ramassé l'objet. Ce levier sert à actionner un mécanisme.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Ah, c'est bon ça.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Monter l'anti-retour. La manivelle. Ça suffit pas? Il me manque une pièce. Ok, j'ai encore un truc à trouver. Ah.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch. Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Ah non. C'est pas vrai. Ah, c'était trop beau, putain. J'étais sûr d'y être. J'ai cassé le bordel, putain. Tu veux rire, toi? J'ai pété tout le système ou j'ai pété juste une petite pièce qu'il faut remplacer? Attends, comment tu veux que je fasse? Y a rien à récup là. Je vais retenter un coup là-haut, hein, parce que là je vois pas quoi faire. Parce qu'en même temps j'ai le point d'interrogation qui est coché, donc je pense que j'ai fait tout ce qu'il fallait là. Ça manque d'huile, c'est quoi le bordel? Il n'y a rien qui bloque la grille. Bon, bah là pour le coup, je sais pas. Hein.
Well, well.
Oh putain.
A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Oh putain. Oh le coup dans les noix.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ok, ça c'est fait.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Ah d'accord, on me défonce la gueule et on me jette de l'autre côté du dock. Eh ben on va pas se démonter, on va aller lui parler à la miss là. Catwoman. Bon, vous arrivez à le refoutre à l'eau ce truc ou j'appelle les pompiers, bande de cons.
Another break? Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Ça pue mais on va accepter hein.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
C'est elle qui approvisionne l'île en alcool. Tu peux accélérer par contre, tu vois, regarde, genre moi je peux courir quand j'appuie sur un bouton. Non, elle a pas envie. Bon bah on va rester derrière. Hein.
It's fine. He's with me.
Tranquille, tranquille. On a le temps. Hein quoi? Je vous avais dit que je passerais, bande de cons.
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Pour entrer dans une scène de reconstitution, maintenir L2 plus R2. Ok. Donc je pense que ça part de là, les gens.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
De la tripaille dégueulasse.
It smells as bad as it looks. Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Ok, des somnifères.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Ok, une photographie de Charles et machin Hawkins. Ah, les têtes de poiscaille qui saignent. Va dormir avec ça au-dessus de la gueule. C'est dégueulasse.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Ok, quelqu'un qui pouvait pas supporter sa gueule apparemment. Quoi cette horreur? Parle d'un tableau.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Je crois qu'on a tout vu, hein. On a gagné un point de personnage. Et c'est tout, ça suffit, on peut faire demi-tour là? Il s'est pas loupé avec le miroir. Bah, écoutez, on va sortir.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Ouais, mais j'ai pas envie d'écouter une tête de con.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do. Well, here we are, Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
De quoi doit-on se méfier?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
L'une de ses tronches, le flic, quand même. Trouver objet caché, score insuffisant. D'accord, je peux pas poser cette question.
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here.
Bah là, on
and I
est
want to be
parti.
able to
Hein.
see when we arrive.
I'll go with you. If only to reassure Silas.
Non, je vais y aller tout seul.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Ouais, j'y fais pas totalement confiance non plus. Hein. On va essayer de se débrouiller tout seul.
Jeepers. Pose prophetic raven.
Ah putain de corbeau, ouais. T'y crois, toi, le premier screamer du jeu, c'était Piaf, quoi. Ouais, on est reparti, hein.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent. Poor kid.
Ok, le gamin. Charles Hawkins, pourquoi tous les pots ils sont éclatés devant sa tombe?
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this? The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Ok. Faire un tour juste en face avant de grimper par là. Il doit y avoir quelque chose là. Ouais, ça apporte pas grand chose là. Une petite baleine en bois. Une figure de baleine en bois sculptée, c'est le genre de jouet que les marins fabriquaient pour leurs enfants. Nouvel indice mémorisé. D'accord.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Putain de piaf. Non, c'est juste des feuilles qui tombent. J'ai cru qu'il y avait un truc à ramasser.
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this match.
Oh le vieux con, oui. Il m'a tendu lui avec sa hache là. Bon bah on va pouvoir rentrer dans le manoir, c'est déjà ça. Y'a quoi en bas? Je peux y aller sans que tu me fasses flipper toi? C'est la cabane en bois qu'il habite. Elle est grande la zone, hein.
This gate is locked.
Et je vais aller dans le manoir, hein, mais vu que je suis un détective privé, je fouine un peu avant quand même. Donc ça c'est la cabane du vieux. Ok, y a rien de spécial. Je peux prendre la hache pour me défendre au cas où. Non, ils veulent pas. Dommage. J'aurais pas été contre une petite arme blanche sur moi là. Quoique je suis un privé, je pourrais au moins avoir un flingue, merde. Ah. Pourquoi faire ça? Y a rien qui m'empêche de passer en fait, on dirait.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world. Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
C'est fermé à clé, ok. Donc maintenant, est-ce que je peux passer par derrière? J'ai cru voir un truc, mais non.
Bourbon. Empty, of course.
Qui est du bourbon. La fenêtre est pas ouverte, hein, je peux rien faire. Peut-être trouver la clé, hein. Elle est cachée sous un galet. Amuse-toi.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Bon bah on va se barrer de là, on va rentrer dans le manoir. Ah il est là lui, tiens.
Piers, shall we enter?
Et toi je t'ai dit de rester là mec.
Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye. Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
J'ai 2 points de personnage, on va se les mettre. Trouver objet caché, à mon avis, ça servira. Donc j'ai 5 points de personnage disponibles. Là ouais, niveau 3. Améliorer l'éloquence. La force, ça pourrait servir aussi. La psychologie, c'est pas mal non plus. Et tout ça, ça pourrit depuis 3
The
mois depuis le
Last
meurtre.
Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça? C'est une tête de poulpe, c'est quoi ce machin? C'est dégueulasse.
What kind of meat is this?
C'est une bonne question, ça, j'ai jamais vu ça moi. Ça a même pas la gueule d'un calmar, par contre c'est dégueulasse, ça donne pas envie un brin.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Ok. Mais même pas j'y goûte à cette merde, la gueule du truc. C'est immonde. Et là c'est frais. D'accord. La mère et le fils. Bon lui il a pas l'air content.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Et la mère elle est où pendant ce temps?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Franchement je kiffe l'atmosphère du jeu. Bonne ambiance.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Devant des ruines exotiques, il est de notoriété publique qu'il a dilapidé sa fortune en onéreuse expédition. Que cherchait-il?
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way.
Il y a une sale gueule sur le tableau. Hein.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Ok. Lampe à huile brisée.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
D'accord, il l'aurait jeté sur la table. Dispute de couple.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Je pense qu'il était porté sur la boisson, le type, de toute façon. Vu l'ardoise qu'il a au bar du port. Et le tableau qui a disparu.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
C'est une bonne question. Je suis passé à côté de quelque chose?
stop at the time of the fire.
Horloge cassée. Bon, je peux pas sortir mon briquet quand je suis dans les reconstitutions comme ça. Normal vu que tout se passe dans ma tête, hein, tu me diras. Je pense avoir fait le tour. Hein.
Did someone escape the fire?
Ah, des traces de doigts ou de griffes.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
Le couple s'est battu, il s'agit d'un incendie criminel, c'est un crime passionnel.
I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Sauf qu'on en aura le cœur net dans le 3e let's play les amis, j'espère que celui-ci vous aura plu, mettez un pouce bleu, abonnez-vous, vous êtes les bienvenus, c'était loul5100, je vous dis à très bientôt pour la suite, ciao ciao ciao.